Afternoon, Norm. It's Kyle from Grand Prairie Hyundai. Here's your walk-around video on the 2021 Luxury Palisade. This is my last one that I do have in stock, so I'm going to do your video on this one here, okay? Now, this is an incredible SUV, tons of room, lots of fun to drive, all right? I'm going to start at the back of the vehicle, Norm. It's where my absolutely favorite feature is here. Now, as you can see, I've got the keys in my hand here. This vehicle is locked. I'm not touching anything on the keys, but as you see the lights are flashing. I've touched nothing, and the hatch is opening for me. No weird waving your foot underneath or anything like that. Now, in this vehicle, as you can see, it is a third row SUV. The middle row right now is down. We'll get to that in a second. But in this third row, what's really unique is it's the power folding third row from the rear of the vehicle or from that giant touchscreen up there. I'm going to show you that here in a second. But right now, I'm just going to show you this. We're going to drop the third row down. Let it do its thing here. With dropping the third row down, you get a lot of cargo space, especially with everything down. There's tons of room in here. I'm 6'1", and I could comfortably sleep back here if I needed to. Now, another really cool thing, Norm, is in here, in-floor storage. The vehicle does come. Stay. There we go. The vehicle does come with the cargo cover for any parcels you have. That just attaches in those spots there and then pulls to the back of the vehicle. Alrighty. I'm going to just slide this over here out of the way so I can show you the touchscreen. We're going to close the rear hatch. Now you can close the rear hatch up here on the button, on the key, or from up front. Okay, so we're just going to close this up. Now, because we use the proximity entry, our doors are still locked. So this is an added security feature I find, especially if you're at the grocery store late or you just don't want someone jumping in your vehicle while you're loading up your goods. All right, so we've unlocked the vehicle. Tons of room back here. I know this has the light interior, Norm. Please forgive me. Like I said, this is my last 2021 Palisade, okay? I'm just going to lift the seat up here. If I can get creative. There we go. Captain's chairs in this model, they are heated, okay? As well as you do have USB charging in all three rows. There's a total of 7 USB ports in this vehicle for charging. As well, there are 4 12-volt chargers, so lots of charging options. One thing I really love with the Palisade is the built-in sunshade for your rear windows. This is great if you have kids or if you have just passengers with you want to keep the sun off their faces. Cup holders in both doors, as you can see over there. Okay, climate control for the rear. Really cool cell phone pouch here. This way you're not dropping your cell phone down the void. All right. Now, all of our vehicles do come with the Northern package, like Brittany explained. This has the 3D printed mats in all 3 rows for you. All right. Now, before we hop in, actually, we're going to hop in right now. Proximity keyless entry. Full power seats with the seat extender. Just like so. See that curling up there? All right. Memory seats as well. Now we're going to hop in here and start her up. Push button ignition. All right. Okay, turn my heated seat on here. Turn the fan speed down here. All right, full touchscreen. As you can see, this is a ginormous touchscreen. All right. It does come with the factory navigation. As you can see, Sirius XM as well. And if we slide over, more options to go through. One of my favorites is the driver talk system. And this, as you're going to hear an echo, I'm sorry, this is a one-way intercom to your third row. Okay, back here, lots of cool stuff up there. What's really unique, Norm, is that this does not have a traditional shifter. It is push-button shifting. Because of that, if your wife, Norm, here's a purse, there's a huge purse compartment down here for you. Okay, and because there is no traditional shifter, that means there's lots more room in the console. So if we click this button here and open it up, lots of room in here. The cup holders are unique. Now, Norm, if you've ever cleaned your cup holders out, you know they're a pain to put back in. They just don't like to cooperate. Well, Hyundai thought about that, and they figured, you know what, let's do this. They've got a spin-out system, okay? So, easy for cleaning. You just fold this back in, wipe it out, you're good to go. Now, as well, if you only need one cup holder, you're getting lots of extra space. In here, lots of storage, another USB port, and a 12-volt charger. So there's one USB port here, there's one down here on the passenger side, and one in here. Alrighty, on to safety technology. Oh, actually I'm going to show you the seats first. Here, so I'm going to go over here into setup. I'm going to click vehicle. I'm going to go seats, third row back folding. Right, so I'm going to unfold the right, which, as you can see, right there. No needing it out of the vehicle. Everything's right there for you to do it. So if you need more cargo space, you need the third row up, it's super easy for you to do. All right, safety technology. So this vehicle has active lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control with stop and go technology, forward collision avoidance, autonomous emergency braking, pedestrian detection, okay? As well, it also has your blind spot monitoring here on the window. Just gonna roll the window down so we can see this clearly. And that's on both mirrors. All right. Now, on top of that, you're also going to get the blind view monitor system. So I'm just going to change the lights here, and we're just going to turn on the turn signal. So you see right there is your left camera. So that's the left side of your vehicle. If I put my hand out here, you can see it. And unfortunately, on the right side, you still get that camera, but unfortunately, my arms are not long enough to reach out the window for you, Norm. All right. So you get that really cool system. On top of that, you got the giant dial here in the middle. So right here. On the left side of the dial, you've got your drive modes. You've got comfort, eco, sport, and smart. Here we go. Now, if we click the button in the middle, then we get our terrain selects. You're going to get snow, mud, and ice. So these are going to set your all-wheel drive system up for that. One thing that really, really, really outshines everybody else on the market, I find, in my opinion, is if we click over to this screen here, and we click down, there's your all-wheel drive system. I'm just going to zoom you in here a little bit. Right, so there we go. There's your all-wheel drive system. So you can see in real time where your power is going. All right, this system is incredible. It is aggressive, and I've had customers that have not complained about it one bit. They love it. Okay, zoom back out here. All right, your backup camera. This is something that's important to everybody. I'm going to throw it in reverse here. Okay, your backup camera is a 360 camera system. So as you can see, we've got right behind the vehicle and we've got right around the vehicle, which I find is super handy, especially for tight parking spaces. Now as well, if we want to see right down behind the vehicle, if we're hooking up a trailer, or we want to see both corners of the rear right there. Now if I'm going to shift this into drive, here is your front camera. Same thing, it's really handy for pulling into parking spaces or garages, right down in front of the vehicle, and then of course both front corners, and then of course your front view. Dual zone climate control. What else can I tell you about this, George? The adaptive cruise control button right here. This is great for on the highway. It's going to keep you between 1 and 4 car lengths behind the vehicle in front of you. As well, this great vehicle does come equipped with our BlueLink system. What's really cool with that, Norm. I'm having a day, please forgive me. What's really cool with the BlueLink system, Norm, is the fact that you can start this vehicle from your cell phone, turn on all your climate control, your front, back, and rear defrost. You can track your vehicle. You get into a car accident, this vehicle is going to know you've been in an accident, and they're actually going to dispatch 911 to your exact location, as long as, of course, you have cell service. This is a phenomenal vehicle. I'm going to pop out here and show you the front headlights, and I'm also going to pop the hood and show you underneath there, because I feel like it's worth showing. So here we go. Coming on out. Big entryways for the doors, I find, which is really nice for getting in and out. We're going to pop the hood. First off, I want to comment on the driving lights. These are your driving lights, daytime running lights. They're incredible. They got a very unique profile. As well, Hyundai has dropped the headlights low right down here, so you get better light on the road. These are LED headlights in this as well. She's a slick looking vehicle. All right, popping the hood. Just like so. Now the reason I want to point this out to you, Norm, is that everything here is not covered up. Everything's accessible. You can change your own headlights. Your air filter can be changed in 10 seconds with one hand. Feel free to time me. There we go. Battery is easily accessible. And it is an 800 crank amp battery right here. All right, lots of power there to start your vehicle this winter. Extra soundproofing underneath the hood, up in your wheel wells, and up behind the firewall. This means for a quieter ride for you guys. Now, another thing I want to point out, Norm, is this steel. This Hyundai steel. They're the only auto manufacturer on the planet that makes their own. The bonus of this steel is that it's twice as it's half the weight and twice as strong. These vehicles Pass safety tests like none other. Okay. All right, we're gonna shut this down. There you go. Now the Palisade is capable of towing 5,000 pounds. It does have the transmission intercooler already installed and some of the wiring, okay? As well as auto leveling rear suspension for a trailer. So if you are pulling, it's gonna make it so you don't have that horrible trailer sag, all right? Tire pressure sensors and all the tires. These ones are really accurate, I love them. They're a phenomenal vehicle. Your roof rails up top, Norm, are usable, all right? Well, here's your walk around video. I know it's been a little bit longer, Norm, and I know that you're interested in the Midnight Cloud with something with a darker interior. Well, I will let you know I do have a couple Ultimates left. I'll just wander over here. I've got a few in black. Here, we'll just come up here. I've got 3 Ultimates in black. I've got 1 in Sierra Burgundy, which is a nice color as well, with a dark interior. Then I've got 1 white Ultimate. I just want to show you your options here at Grand Prairie Hyundai. Norm, any questions, anything I missed that you might be interested in, please give me a phone call or shoot me a text. I look forward to hearing from you.